Going on, family? I'm Coach Manny Parrish here with the Study Hall podcast. We got my son Trick or Trade the Genius with us, and today we got a special occasion, man. Two special guests. It's a family occasion here. My boy right here, nephew MJ Gladden, and his mama Audra Gladden. We got them both on the show. Trey did not want to do another episode
Who told
until
you that?
that's what you've been saying, man.
Why haven't said that?
Trey said we wasn't doing no show unless we got MJ here first to bring the show back. So man, we got MJ here, man. Finally, and I know MJ is a man of very few words too. MJ don't like to talk too much. So today my goal is to get the people to know a little bit more about who MJ is off the court and what motivates MJ on the court. But before we get started, man, every show we start off with the 6 degrees of separation, how we know the guests, how we're connected to the guests. And man, MJ, very special talent. A kid that came to our program at the start of our program. It was shortly after our first season had begun. MJ was playing with another program, and somehow we get this gym that walked into our practice, and Mook was like, Coach Mari, as y'all may know, but my brother Mook was like, man, I got this kid that might be special. And when I seen him play, he was athletically gifted, very raw talent. He didn't have, I wouldn't say, he's not the type of player that goes through a cone drill and wows you away. But when you see him in live 5-on-5 action and the intangibles that he has in his game, we knew that he was special from the start. And we also knew there was something about his family component that was special from the start. And we just wanted to be a little part of that village to kind of help with your success, man. So it's been a long journey. He started with us in our first season, and we just wrapped up what some may call your official AAU season. Y'all a little dramatic. I think y'all will still play a little bit after that. But, you just wrapped up your 2027 last AAU season, man. So I'm glad to have you on the show, man, and was blessed to have you as part of our organization. Welcome, MJ Gladden, to the Study Hall podcast, bro.
Appreciate it.
How you doing today, man?
Doing good. About yourself?
I'm all right, man. So, we just want to kind of kick it off. Trey, what you got for us? We always talk about the early memories.
Who was the first basketball player to make you fall in love with basketball?
Not really. I say my brothers really got me into basketball, but when I grew older, I say Kevin Durant for real.
Keep talking this,
like, bro.
Kevin Durant for real. So let's talk a little bit about your brothers though, because if anybody has, I'm sure Statesville really know them, but if anybody's been to the AAU games, your brothers be cutting up on the sideline. I love them. They start the student section up crazy. Talk about your brothers, man. How many brothers you got? What's the dynamic?
I got 3 older brothers. I'm the youngest out the bunch. Still better than them, but there's different mood swings between them. I got 2 energetic and 1 chill, laid back.
And what's their names?
William, Sammy, and Daniel.
William is the oldest one.
Yeah,
he the one that seemed like he chill.
Yeah, he chill a little
bit. He the cool one.
But it depends who he around. Though. It depends who he around.
So your brothers got you into basketball.
Yeah.
It was a very competitive environment in the household.
Definitely.
Let's turn it over to the mama now. Hold up. So talk to us. You a boy mom? Is it all boys?
I'm a boy mom. Yep.
All boys.
All
so you got 4 boys,
yes,
with MJ being the youngest one. Talk to us about what your household was like.
Very loud.
Loud.
Because I was blessed with boys, I know I couldn't coddle them.
Okay.
So the one thing I did tell them was, I don't want anything broken. No broken bones, no blood, and no holes in the walls. We've had holes in the walls, so we kept drywall, extra drywall in the basement. But it was loud. I mean, but if they were quiet, that's how we knew something was going on. So if it wasn't loud, it wasn't the Gladden home. But it was fun. It was, that was all they had was each other.
Right.
And so it was, talking about wrestling, putting mattress up against the walls and using the mattress as rings, ropes, and just move everything out in the center. And they did not came into it. There was no broken bones or anything. So
it's like the Royal Rumble.
Hey, you can't call them the kids. I mean, they're boys.
Yeah,
so
you gotta let boys be boys.
Boys has got to be boys. They got to be comfortable in their own home.
Yeah, I'm the oldest of 6, and my mom and my dad, it was 3 boys first, and then my Papa was a Rolling Stone, and he had 3 more. But I'm the oldest of 6, so I get it and I understand. My mom had all boys. My dad, it was 4 boys, and then 2 girls came at the end. So yeah, I completely understand the loud households, the fighting, the competitive nature, and I'm sure your brothers probably feel like the finished product, well, not even really the finished product, but the product everybody sees, they had a part in that of the MJ that we see. Without them, I'm not sure that we see Showtime today. Like I tell everybody, I'm proud to say it. Mook way better than me, but I put him through a lot to get to where he at. And I feel like I contributed a lot to, the Coach Mari that y'all see now, and the Mari as a player. So I completely understand that. Your brothers, like, I know y'all fought around the house. I know you guys, are super competitive. I can see it even when they come to the open runs. But I know as the youngest brother, you probably look up to him a lot.
Yeah, I do. Especially William. He played a great role model in me. I ain't gonna lie.
So what's y'all relationship like? Like, what type of conversations do y'all have? Because as a coach, I noticed there's a difference when they're there and when they're not there. I can tell when you're having a so-so game, and Mari got a similar demeanor as you. So both of y'all don't really talk as much. Y'all kind of just know each other by now. But I'm normally the coach that's, hey, Showtime. Come on, I don't see Showtime right now. I need you to turn it up. Then you give me that look. But when them boys in them stands though, and they get the running on that baseline, barking with the other parents, it's a different type of dog to come out. So what's the conversations that y'all have personally?
Really, they just tell me just be you. Don't fit in, don't buy in. Just like my mom be telling me. It's like, just play your game, just be you.
And for the people out there that don't know, and I'll be honest, sometimes I don't know, because you are a reserved person. Like, there's times where I've seen, it's funny because when you around your team, sometimes you're a different person. Like after the games, sometimes MJ done been over my house before and might not say 5 words in 2 hours, and there's nothing wrong with him. He good. Like, you need something? No, I'm straight. He watching this podcast or whatever, But who is MJ?
Chill, laid back guy. That's all I am.
Chill, laid back guy.
Yeah, not chaotic. I'm just laid back, chill. That's it.
And what motivates you on a personal level?
What motivates me? I say my mom. She's my why. Like, literally, she's my why. That's why I'm competitive. I compete, all that nature. Like, she's my why.
How does that feel to hear that?
I'm a crybaby. Y'all can't do that. So, I mean, anybody who knows us around Statesville, if you see the Gladdens, you see the Gladden mom, you see the Gladden boys behind it. It's like the mama duck,
Yep.
If I went, they went. And so as they get older, I mean, they are pretty much really close in age. So you got William, who is 24 now, but then you have 13 months apart, and then you got 16 months apart. So they grew up together.
Right.
And so their dad was a truck driver. So he wasn't in the house.
Yep.
It was just me and the boys. And so that is why you see the close-knit in the family, is because it's us against everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, we're to ourselves. We are all about family, which is why we do like this organization, because it's a family oriented. So, but what you see about MJ is the baby. So I always told William, you're basically like, when your dad's not here, you're the man of the house.
Yep.
So you take care of your brothers. And he literally took care of the brothers. Sammy is the next one. He is the one that y'all see him barking on the sidelines the most, running around the court and anything when MJ does what he do. But he is like the talker.
Yeah.
But he's also like the clown. But he's the speaker of the group.
He's the spokesperson.
He's the spokesperson. Then you got Daniel, who is now 20, 19. He's the laid back one as well.
They seem similar in disposition.
I mean, they're the laid back, but don't miss. You know, I always told them if one go, y'all all. It's because you sticking up for your family, right? And that's why MJ, being the baby, he got protected. I mean, he was the lap baby. He watched everybody go around playing, and he wanted to get down, do it too. And then when he got down, he didn't crawl. He straight walked. He didn't do. So it's like we didn't really go out and like travel or anything like that because we stayed home because I had to work. And so they played basketball. They was at home. They played football. You know, everything that they did together as a family. Right. So it's kind of with MJ being the quiet one. MJ really is quiet. Like if he says anything, you might want to listen, right? Because he doesn't speak. He has his brother to speak for him. Right. So he's very quiet and reserved. But we don't like chaos. We don't like all the talking back and the bickering and all that. We just a chilled family. Yeah, that's it.
And that means a lot. And I think, you know, from an organization, you mentioned that we were big on family, and we are. Like, it's a family ran, you know, business, and we don't just say family. Like when you locked in with the parishes, you locked in. Like, we look at you like one of us. Like, and I think when like I said, we knew that MJ was special from the beginning, but we knew it was something about y'all family that felt real. Like, sometimes, you know, when, you know, there's people that's cut from a different cloth, and, you know, we feel like, you know, not to be overly confident or anything like that, but it's just a different fabric that our family's cut from, where we're not going to take too much funny business. Like, it's no drama. It's no, the chaos come from my dad. But nah, like it's nothing too crazy. Like when we deal with problems, we deal with those problems like a family. Like, what happens in our house stays in our house. And then after that, whatever, now you got to deal with all of us, like you said. So we wanted to kind of protect MJ. And we also wanted you guys to always feel like we had y'all back. And I would say, from a director standpoint, like, MJ is good enough to where a lot of distractions started to come about from other organizations, pressures from other teams. I'm sure, you know, comparison is the thief of joy. So just seeing other people's journey and wanting to compare, and you guys always were honest with us. You always consulted with us. And like I said, in return, we always felt like whatever we needed to do as an organization to rally behind MJ, we was going to do that, and we was going to make sure we did that as a family. Like, Mari would come to us and say, hey, man, we need to do this for MJ. We talked as a family. We was going to get it done. And another thing, too, like, you mentioned your dad being a driver and being away at times, too. You know, I also want to shout him out, too, because once we spoke with him and, you know, we kind of got on the same page, I'm not sure if he feels the same way, but, like, I wanted to make sure we did right by him as a man, too, to help his son. Because I know as a father, if I'm not always around, I want to make sure there's solid men that's going to be raising my boys. So, like, when we started to see him more at the games from a director, that meant a lot to me. Because I'm like, all right, Pops now, but he believing in the vision a little bit. We selling them slightly. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I thought that just seeing the overall support of your family and the support that you guys gave our organization, that meant the world to us. And I think that's something that inspires the other kids within the organization. They really look up to you. And one thing that I always say is, like, MJ is the one player that I've coached that plays like he tried, like the Renners do. You know what I mean? MJ play like the Renters. People act like they hungry.
Mhm.
MJ play like the Renters do.
I mean, I was like, in a way, as a mom, you kind of don't. In a way, I didn't want him to have that pressure on him.
Mm-hmm.
You're 17,
Right?
You're right. Like I remember recently, I was telling him like, you tell me when you don't have fun no more. Like when you don't have fun, then we need to talk. Like it shouldn't be a job.
Right.
Like you let me handle that. Like I'm the mama, you're the kid.
Yeah.
So I don't want him to feel like, okay, this happened, and that's why I will always check in on him on every game. Like, okay, how'd you do? Like you ain't holding that against you. Like you're not holding that in because he's quiet. He holds that in. Like you have to really look and know him to see if something bothering him too much. So he went out there and will act like you said, act like something is about something. Like he was, I'm gonna get you out. I'm like, what you getting me out of? Like we're good. Like no, I don't want that pressure on him.
And I don't think that kids should carry the weight necessarily because you want them to enjoy, the game and to have fun. But, I even tell my son, like, the passion that MJ has, though, is something that should trickle down to the other kids in the organization. Like, it's expensive to do the things that we do, right? So when we got to make sacrifices as an organization to help out a kid or sponsor a kid or whatever, the ultimate return on the investment isn't like, oh, this kid's going to blow up and get us rich or anything like that. No, but when you see a kid give 110%, it feels worth it, right? It feels worth it. It feels like it. I'll do it. I give you whatever you need just off the strength of this kid truly wants it. He wants it bad. And I could just see that he has a true passion. And he said his mom is his why in almost every decision that we've ever talked to MJ about, where I'm like, I'm the one to step in sometime on the business side, like, yo, MJ, we might need to do this or we might need to do that. And the first thing he always saying is, well, no, I don't know. I got to talk to my mom about it. I got to, where my mom going to be, or I don't want to be too far away from my mom. So, I mean, I think that's a special bond that y'all have.
I also told MJ, because there was a time when he was younger that he wanted to do everything. And there was times where I couldn't make that happen. And he didn't need to be. And I was like, this person wanted to do this. And MJ, you want to do this? And he is always like, yeah. And it was the afterthought to ask mama. And I said, yo, you asked me. You want to get this done.
You gotta check
but
in.
I think there's something that switched and clicked. And he said, yeah, I got to ask my mom about this one. I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, that's just respect.
That's great. For sure. Y'all got a beautiful family bond though. But we're gonna transition into your current journey, right? We talked a little bit about your family's dynamic. Let's talk about your current situation. Trey, what you got for him?
How does it feel like to score 1,000 points as a junior?
As a junior, it feels great. I was, I think, third or second player to hit 1,000 my junior season, so it felt good hitting it young, knowing I got more to accomplish.
Third in Statesville history.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this. Let's pause for a brief second, man. I talked about how loyal y'all are to us, and I appreciate that as a coach. I'm not gonna lie, and it means a lot. But what does Statesville, not Statesville High School, what does the city of Statesville mean to you? Most people don't even know what Statesville is, probably. Where is Statesville?
Statesville is a small city. It's a small city.
Anytime you want to say something about Statesville, you say it's near Charlotte or Winston-Salem. So it's either one or the other.
Yeah. So it was a small city. But people know me around there, so I'm trying to put on for the city. Like, as right now, I'm putting on for the city right now. But it's a very small city, but it's going to be known for sure, though, for real.
Man, I hope MJ accomplishes everything that he sets out for in terms of the city of Statesville, because this man, since I've known him, has been talking about putting on for Statesville. Like, it means something to you, right? Like some real hometown hero vibes that you got going on, man. Like, where did that Where did that come from, man? Like a lot of people are proud of where they come from. Like I'm proud of where I came from. I was born in New York, but I was raised in, in Maryland, close to DC, PG County, and I'm proud of PG County, right? But like this vibe that you got with Statesville is just different.
Yeah. Really, it's like, well, really friends and family sometimes down here. But what about the city is like, it's the love for the city. Like, it's just like Salisbury. Sometimes they don't like us for real sometimes a little bit, but it's just a family thing. And Statesville, like, sometimes I see my mom at work sometimes. I go see my friends sometimes, my cousins, spend time with my cousins and all that. But it's just a family thing for real.
1,000 points by your junior year. Everybody in the city showing you love. What's the love feel like? Like,
I want to say it's a little love, yeah, a little love, but it's a lot of haters, a lot of talkers out there. That's what made me
in
accomplish that.
Statesville.
Yeah, that's what made me accomplish that.
Oh, so it's those hometown guys that they throwing a little shade a
Yeah,
little
they
bit.
think they know everything, but they don't know everything.
It's like the older people. Or
Yeah, it's a lot, but it's what really made me like turn up the switch. Like, another thing, like I said, my mom, but they just talk. Like, I don't do all that talking for real. Like,
what is it
I
that
let my
they
game talk?
talking about? What, like, in terms, are they doubting your success, or they telling
Yeah.
you that you should do other things, or
All that, like everything you could think of, they tell me you should transfer. Oh, they think I'm nothing without no hate to my boy Paul, but they think I'm nothing without Paul. I'm nothing without him. Like, I ain't gonna accomplish anything. But I made something work though. I made something work.
yeah. And in terms of like what is the goal that you're trying to accomplish? I know the 1,000 point was a big milestone for you, but it seems like you still not fulfilled yet. Like what's the ultimate goal for you? Like, what would make you feel like your tenure at Statesville was successful?
I'll say be the all-time leading scorer and hit 2,000 points.
2,000 points. Nobody's ever done that before?
Nobody ever done it. Trying to be the first ever to do it.
And how far away are you?
I think, that's on my phone. I gotta go check. But the tie is 208, and I can get that like 10 games.
208. You gotta get 208. Trey, what you think? That's light work.
For somebody like MJ, probably.
I think that's light work. I think he could get that. That's attainable. And over the course of your whole senior season, playoffs included. So I think for me, looking at Statesville, it's a smaller market. Like, there's a lot of people within an hour or two from Statesville that's never even heard of it. There's people in Charlotte that don't know about it. The limitations that can cause is like maybe not a lot of coaches at the games, maybe not a lot of people that's not locally from the area at your games, but you still want to be there and you still want to put on for your city, and you still are motivated to prove that haters wrong. There's a lot of challenges that come with that as well. How do you kind of stay level-headed and motivated to accomplish what you're doing?
Really, like, I go to my mom and discuss it. Like, we both sit down and talk about like what we're gonna do here and that. But she talking about like how we gonna do it, how we gonna get over it. But she just taught me through it, like, step by step.
So you kind of consult with moms. And it's funny because in today's climate, you go on social media on any given Monday or Tuesday or any day of the week, and all you see is such and such just transferred to this school. So, like, it was this big thing where like 3-4 major stars in Charlotte, they just up and left, and they not just going to schools. Sometimes they go on to competitor schools that got more access and more resources, but oftentimes they're leaving the whole state, right? And they going to this prep school or that prep school, and you really staying loyal to Statesville, and it's interesting to watch. And I'll be honest, there was a point in time where I wanted to, I'm not gonna say deter you from that, but what I'm thinking is like, this guy needs to be seen by more scouts, by more coaches. He needs to be playing with players that are going to challenge him more so that he's ready for that next level. But on the flip side, I also understand that why go here and be one of the guys when I could be here and be the guy, right? And I think from a life lesson perspective, there's a lot that you can learn in your current situation, right? Because with that type of stardom or star power comes a whole lot of responsibility from a leadership standpoint. I think that you have the ability to prove that you can make others better. Your boy Paul was a hell of a player, right? But now that there's no Paul, you got to develop the next Paul, right? And then also, like, you gotta have a successor almost too, right? If you're gonna stay there, who gonna come behind you? You know what I mean? All of those things, and I, it was even a point where I reached out personally to your coaching staff because I'm one of those guys where, like I said, I'm for you. I'm for your family, right? So I want to make sure that we're all invested in doing the best thing, right? Because if there's another coach that's going to come and say, hey, I could do X, Y, Z for MJ, and I truly trust and believe that that's okay and that they're going to stand on that, yeah, you can have it. You might be able to have MJ if you're going to put him in a better situation and you're going to care for MJ how we care for MJ. But if you're just going to treat MJ like one of the other guys and MJ not going to be able to do what MJ do, that might not be the best situation for him, right? And I think the coaches at Statesville also believe in you as well. And they also realize that they got something on their hands, right? Yeah. So I'm interested as a coach and as a fan of MJ to kind of see how this last season sort of play out for you, man. Because I think it's a lot of anticipation. I mean, you just got along with the 1,000 points that you got last season over the AAU season, you just picked up your first college offer, right? Yeah. So the first of many. You got some interest out there, yeah, right? So talk to the people a little bit about your offer and where it came from.
It's crazy because before we left for VA, I told my mama, I said, I'm speaking in existence. I'm gonna get an offer for you. And then a couple of days after, I think like the first day, Coach Morris hit my phone up. The other coach hit my phone up. He said they're gonna bless me with a scholarship offer. So after that, I just ran in the house, called my mom. I said, guess what? I got my first scholarship offer. And then she was at work, so she can't show no emotion for it. But yeah, so that's really what it came from. I told my mama, I said, I'm gonna get this offer for you, and it happened. So first of many for real, but more gonna come.
Is there other coaches out there or schools out there that's showing some interest?
Yeah, but I don't know at the moment though. I don't know.
You can't say at the moment.
I can't say at the moment.
Respect, and I believe it's definitely the first of many. Man, you got crazy potential. You know what I mean? You got a lot of things that I don't think a coach can teach you. Like, you just got a natural gift and natural instinct, you know, when it comes to the game of basketball and just overall as an athlete. And I just pray you stay focused and level-headed and weather the storm that's in front of you. But I mean, I know you're gonna do great things. Like, I feel like through our guidance and mentorship, you know, we put a nice little battery in your back. Your family, you know, they got your support, and then you got the city of Statesville. You know, of course, there's always gonna be some haters, but for the most part, they cheering you on. So you got a village that you got to put on for, bro. I can tell you, it's a lot of Bout A Bucket kids out there that look up to MJ, man. How does that feel?
I mean, it feels great. I'm really honored that they look up to me. Actually, it's a blessing for real. But
do you feel it, or you don't even notice it like that?
I notice it a little bit because like it shows on their face every time they see me. They excited to see me a little. Like, it means a lot for real.
And you know, as a program, the ultimate goal is to always have somebody. You want to retain the players, right? So you want to see somebody from. We started this 4 years ago now, right? So you was a freshman when we first got you,
Yeah.
and now you a senior. So I say MJ is like the first Bout A Bucket legend. Like his jersey might need to be in the rafters after this. You know what I'm saying?
Got to.
For just off the strength of it, we got him when he was a baby, little scrawny kid, little bony fella. You know what I'm saying? And now to see you, you know, in your senior year, you're gonna cross the stage this year. The offers is picking up. I think it just shows other parents and other families in the program like we weren't a program that started off on no big circuit. We didn't start off with no sneaker company. We didn't have no NBA players backing. It was real family built, and we used our own personal connections through our own careers to kind of, you know, bring those resources together to help you guys out. And now to see you and along with others too reaping the benefits. You got several guys on your team that, you know, received some O's this year, some interest from colleges, from D1, D2, D3. So, man, it's a special thing. Yeah. Now y'all got to do y'all part and finish the deal, man. Stay on them books. You know what I mean? Keep God first, keep your family first, and keep the main thing, and we got to finish this thing out. You know what I'm saying? Sure. But we talked about, you know, the early stages. We talked about everything that you kind of done for us. And, you know, we talked a little bit about some adversity, you know, that you go through. But anything you want to add on to that, Trey?
How do you stay motivated when you accomplish great things in those big crowds?
That's a great question. I really keep it in and like keep it in my head, and like once games start, it come back to me. So I just turn the switch and it's gonna maybe drop 30, 20, 40 sometimes, but it just keep me motivated. I don't do all that talking like I said earlier, but I just let my game talk.
Who on that hit list, man? Let's just get to the point, bro. Who on that hit list, man? I know there's some people out there that you got a target for. I'm just saying, you had this little small school, and you look at the records, and y'all be getting whooped, but I know you be thinking 30 piece, 40 piece, 20 piece.
They know who they is. I ain't gonna say for sure, I'm gonna say it, but they are rivals. But South, that's more like. I just like them with a passion. Like they know what it is. I hit 1,000 on them. Hopefully 2,000 on them. But we gonna see. But South most definitely gonna get that belt for sure.
Okay. I know it gotta make you proud though.
Yo. I mean, sitting back and just like watching him, like from putting him in basketball when he was a kindergartner, and then here he is a 12th grader, like a senior.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I always told him, you keep God first in everything you do. Yep. You know, it's like that's why we don't have to talk, because I mean, right before he gets on the court, I know me as a mom, I'm gonna pray over him, and I'm like, okay, protect the ligaments, the bones, all the stuff, you know. And just like God, just watch them, because at the end of the day, people are going to talk. Nobody knows about Statesville, of course. And that's why I was like telling him about the loyalty to the city, or to even Bout A Buckets, because there was people trying to take him from Bout A Buckets. Sure. You know, like when people try to do that, the loyalty is like, you are the one.
Mm-hmm.
We don't fit in no molds. Mm-hmm. So we break the mold. There's only one original. Can't nobody do anything else. So if it's the loyalty that you're going to do, you do the best that you can do for it. Nobody knows about Statesville, but they know now about Statesville. There's a lot of athletes that are coming out of Statesville. I mean, that are good, but nobody knows because of the city. Mm-hmm. So with MJ, once MJ in there, like you say, because he don't talk, if he likes you, you'll know.
Yep.
He gonna stay with you. So it's about you doing the best that you can. You don't have to make your name will speak for itself. Like, you got God. We ain't got nobody else. I mean, God for you, who could be against you?
Right.
And He's gonna give the right people that's gonna be put in His path that's gonna help him. And that is why we are loyal to Bout A Bucket, because, like I said, we was on another team.
Mm-hmm.
And I just got a text message while I was at work. Mama, they want me to come to practice. I said, who? Somebody out of Charlotte. You know how far Charlotte is?
Right.
And I was like, oh, okay, we'll go. One practice turned into a family.
4 years, a lifetime to go.
Yeah. So it's great, walking in there and they'd be like, oh, you look familiar. Are you MJ's mom? I mean, I'm known not to have a name for myself. I am known as the Gladden's mom, MJ's mom, or you that tall boy's mom. It's yes, I am. So as long as he does what he's supposed to do, as long as he walks in the path that God has for him, as long as he don't act crazy, he can do whatever he wants. I will be proud with all my boys. Like, this is not just MJ. I am the most proud parent of all of my boys. So yeah, he's just the one that's in the quietest one, tallest one, that's in the limelight the most. So
the youngest supposed to be the one. The youngest supposed to be the one. And man, we appreciate your loyalty, man, and we blessed to be a part of the journey. And like I said, I'm gonna share a little later after the coaches cook the players.
We're not beating us this year.
Yeah, we cooking y'all this year, man.
Oh, y'all are not.
But after we celebrate our season, our family day, after we leave this podcast, man, it was just special having you guys with us, man. And it's something that I won't take for granted, but I know that this is just the beginning and more to come, man. I'm hoping to be there when you throw that hat on and to sign that official college offer and, and supporting you from college and beyond, man. So it's definitely up. But let's jump into any advice you might have. Trey, you got some questions?
MJ, you're a Bout A Bucket legend. A lot of young players look up to you. What advice do you have for them?
I'll say stay in them books for it. Yeah, for sure. Stay in them books. Trust God, be focused, and just stay in the gym. It's gonna all fall in your hands.
And I'm gonna be on MJ about them books too this year. I'm gonna have to hit him. Hey, bro, what we looking like in the classroom? We got to finish strong because I know that can be a slight difference from a D1 or a D2 or D2 or D3 or whatever the case may be. So my job is to just make sure that we're doing our part to make sure you secure that bag by any means necessary. But this part of the show is our favorite segment, Trey's Hot Takes. What we got, Trey?
If you were to put 3 current NBA players in a dunk contest, who would be in that dunk contest and who will win?
I'll say John Morant.
Definitely gotta put John there.
I'll say LeBron.
Nah.
I've been waiting on LeBron in the dunk contest since 03.
I'll say John Morant, Brian, and I forgot his name. He was number 17 on the Trailblazers.
Trailblazers 17.
His last name Sharp.
Oh, Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
Not Shannon. His name ain't Shannon Sharp. It's
It's
Shannon Sharp? No,
yes.
Shadion Sharp. Yeah, that's Shannon Sharp, the football player.
I'm tweaking.
Yeah, you are tweaking. He got bounced though. So
I'm not gonna lie.
It'll be between not Brian, Sharp and Ja for real.
I'm not gonna lie. I would, if I was to have a dunk contest, I got John there. I definitely got John there. Probably put A in there. Anthony Edwards. Now that third one is hard.
Or Zion if he's healthy.
If it's healthy, Zion. If they're all healthy, it's definitely Zion.
Ask your coach about Zion. He'll tell you.
I watched the Wheels and Myrtle first.
He'll tell you. Oh my.
He nearly
I don't know. I got to see my brother on Sports Center all
Didn't he
for
nearly
weeks.
dunk on him? Did he dunk on him or did he nearly dunk on him?
He ain't dunk on him, but he dunked on 18. He was in the picture though. I got to see my man on ESPN. No, that was a time. I like Ant, man.
Have to put Ant.
You got. I agree with
Ant's
y'all with
way
y'all,
too
Ant.
athletic.
I'm mad I never seen LeBron in a dunk contest either. Even though he probably not even a dunk contest type guy. But I think Ant probably would go crazy in the dunk contest.
And for my winner, it's between probably might not. Yeah. Depending.
Nah, I said Ja because Ant only got windmill. I ain't seen no other.
Ja
other
or Zion, one of them. Ja, Zion.
Zion got crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, but I would do Zion.
Zion just changed your pick 3 times.
This man, huh?
You changed your pick 3 times.
How?
I might go Ant or Ja or Zion.
I said it's not going to be.
Okay. Anywho, man, look, it's been an amazing time having y'all on the pod. You know what I mean? Family for real. We always gonna be in your corner. I'm glad we finally got this episode out here, man. I got to show more love to my Bout A Bucket guys on the podcast. You know what I mean? But before we go, the last thing is capturing kids' hearts, right? So 3 good things is going on in your life, your family life. Any words of encouragement of anybody out there before we jump out of here today?
I'll say one encouraging thing, just keep God first.
Keep God first.
Any means, keep God first. Go to him if you need him. Trust me, he with you every step of the way.
Facts. Anything you got, Mama?
As a parent, parents do whatever it takes for your son,
kids.
for your kid. It will pay off, but just to always have their back, be visible, always show up, and be loud for whatever. Respectfully.
There y'all go, man. Y'all heard it here on the Study Hall podcast. And for all y'all parents and players out there who don't believe loyalty is still here in today's game, MJ Gladden and the Gladden family is a testament that it is still here and it still exists today in the culture of basketball, AAU, whatever the space is, man. So we appreciate that. We need more MJs out there. This year he going crazy, breaking the record. Showtime. Hey, Study Hall Podcast. I'm Coach Manny, your host. We out.